Our next speaker is going to be Mr. Ram Konara. Please give it up.
Thanks a lot for everyone for giving me an opportunity to speak in front of you. And a lot of inspirational stories and a lot of information regarding the SBA. It is truly helpful for everybody. And regarding the real estate and property management, like why you need to invest in real estate. Real estate is the biggest investment you can do in your life, like one of your biggest investment. Like the first one is the stocks, like you can invest in stocks, but for buying a stocks, you need to invest like, you have to put like 100% of the money. With buying a home or real estate, like you can just do like a down payment and the remaining all the money, the banks will provide all the money for you. And also you can grow your asset with tax-free. Like either you can, when you're selling it, you can do either 1031 exchange or charitable trust, or you can have a tax liability further. And tax-free cash flow also, there is no secret, like it's basically you can do a lot of deductions, mortgage deductions on your capital. The increased tax deductions also, like basically when you invest in your home, the taxes you pay and also the tax and the interest you pay are tax deductible for you. Like suppose if you are in a 30% tax bracket, like you can save like almost 30%, like suppose if you're on 100,000 income, like and your taxes and interest you pay is like $20,000, like you save almost like $6,000 like on the taxes. And also like the real estate, like basically like a lot of people don't invest in 401k, IRA, SEP, but when you buy a home, you have to make the payments. And once you rent those properties, like it gives you an income for you, it always pays for it, and after payment is done, like it will generate income for your life. There are questions a lot of people will ask, why I have to invest here or invest in India? Like the main thing is like the inflation in India is so much. Like when I came here, the dollar rate was like $31 is equal to 30 rupees, like 36 rupees. But now it is close to 67. And if you are investing in India, like if you take a loan, like the interest rates are close to 12%, 11%, 11.75%. And also there's a lot of risk involved in India. Like there has to be somebody to take care of those for you. Like otherwise somebody may grab the land. But here, like you have so much, once you buy a land, like you have title companies who can take care of the, if there's any legal issues or anything, the title companies are there who gives a clear title for you. And those are the ones that fight for you. Why you have to choose Dallas? Like Dallas, a lot of people are moving to Dallas in the next couple of years. Like there are at least 1 to 2 million of people that are planning to move to North Texas. And economic growth, like there are lot of companies are trying to relocate their company headquarters to Texas. And then the prices, like they are still affordable when compared to Northeast and West Coast. Is more affordable here. And then boundless geography, like it's basically we don't have any geographic limitations for Dallas. There's no oceans, there is no mountains, there is nothing, like you can grow anywhere. Like the predictions are you almost touch the Oklahoma border pretty soon. Like when you look at the national economic overview, the Dallas-Fort Worth is the third total employment rate, like annual growth-wise, like is 3.1%. And the total employment is almost like 3 million. And annual job growth is 103,500. Like, and this is one of the other chart, like the job growth in 20-year history, like for Dallas. These are the interest rates. Like previously, when I first bought my first home, the interest rates are 6%, and I have seen several people who paid interest rates almost 18%. Right now, the interest rates are close to 4%, and it's better to invest as soon as possible because the Fed is trying to increase the interest rates. Like the next slide is basically the companies that are moving to DFW. Like recently the Toyota is moving, Liberty Mutual is moving, the State Farm is moving, the Facebook, Active Networks, Omnitrax, Kubota Tractor, like, and there are a lot of, and Frisco is yet to announce like 2 major corporations that are relocating pretty soon. Like, and there is major bank also is trying to relocate to North Texas. They already have a presence here, but they are trying to increase their business here. Like, and there's so much there is so much affordability here. Like when you buy when the company relocates here, they can buy a house. They can have the employees who can buy a house for $100,000, or they can buy a house for $1 million. Like there is so much opportunities in here. Like and here is the map, like where the companies are relocating. And then office space also, like there is a lot of, like almost like 23% of people have not yet announced. Like, so here is the office location spaces, like where, which companies are moving to Dallas. In apartments also, like suppose if you want to invest in apartments also, like there is a lot of demand for the apartments. Like right now, like so many people moving in, and the housing market, the builders are not able to cope up with building new houses, and the inventory for the existing houses is so low. There is a lot of demand for the apartments too. The average rents right now is $975, and the new apartments are costing around $1,500, and there are like 38,000 new apartments that are under construction right now. And these are the average sales, like it's basically the percentage increase in average price, 6% increase. And then the listings, like almost like 16,000 listings in until the third quarter. The lot of people, they are not listing on the MLS. There's so much demand here. As soon as you list a house, it is going very fast. Like they have multiple offers on the first day itself. The 5-year mortgage trend, like the right now the mortgages are close to 4%. So hopefully it stays that long. Like the federal government may start increasing the interest rates. These are the percentage, like what is the 500 to 749,000? How many units are sold? Like how many? These are the percentages, like in the different price ranges. This is another slide, like new listings in the market, like when compared to 2014. And then these are the number of stats, like startings, new homes starting, and how many are the closings. This is the annual starts of new homes, like that is based on the county. And these are the top 10 DFW submarkets. Like it's basically not Fort Worth has the highest number of stats, like in Frisco, like Denton County, McKinney, Denton, Prosper. Like these are the different areas that is seeing a lot of growth right now. And these are the different submarkets, like where the different homes are. And a lot of subdivisions, like different where the communities are, where there are more communities where you have like different locations. And regarding the property management, you have a quick question, like whether I should manage. Suppose if you have a property, you need to you may be asking whether I have to manage it, or you have to have a property management company. If you have time, like it's basically like it's property management is, if you have a rental income, it's not easy, like basically just not collecting taxes. You have to maintain the property, you have to talk to the people, like, and there's a lot of things involved in the property management. It's a rough industry, like even if you have a good tenant, like the things may change at any point of time. You may not be paying taxes, you need to be ready like for it. And also you might be like at any point there may be any repairs that are coming up, you should be ready for those ones. Like with the management companies, they are used to all these ones. They have their own lawyers, they have their own maintenance crew, they have if somebody is not paying it, they can have their they know the process for eviction and everything. So if you want to do manage your property by yourself, these are the stuff like you need to do, like just take the pictures, like you need to make it clean, like you have to maintain the property. And how to market the property, like once you have a listing, like once you buy a property, what is the marketing strategy you need to do? And the main important thing when you're renting your apartment is tenant screening. Like the tenant screening is the most important thing. Like there's a lot of credit companies you can check the credit, like landlord.com, rental checks, like there are that you need to do for every tenant. And then the lease agreements, there are a lot of lease agreements online too. Like if you have a real estate professional, they will help you with the lease agreements. Otherwise, like there are some lot of lease online too. And any expenses like you do, like basically like any payments you make, everything make a record of it. Like when you're having a property, just have all the records, maintain the records. And how to maintain your property is and this is my contact information. If you need any information on it, let me know.
Thank you so much. If you could hold down, we're going to present you with a plaque. If we could have Vanilla, Sharath Uncle, and Anup Uncle.
Sharda Singireddy garu, please come on to the stage, please.
Let's give another round of applause for Mr. Konara Uncle.